Can't even.
Welcome to Crime Time News, JA News and Entertainment with a buzz. Some of these young girls in Jamaica, their licky ways, their whoring ways, is going to get them in a big problem. Now, people, there is nothing wrong if you have white liver, if you like sex. However, it must be used responsibly. There are some women in Jamaica, and this is not an isolated incident. I am going to say that it is majority of these young ladies. Them have too much iron in the fire. Them have too much wood in the fire. And whenever you play with fire, you are going to get burned. The same can be said for the picture that you see on the screen. She was one of the two individuals that was taken out in that car that was pretty much sprayed with bacon, meaning the A to the K, the M to the 16, or the R to the 15. Their bodies were riddled with bullets. However, the fact is that that young lady, known as Finey, government name Vanessa English. Finey is what they call her, maybe because she is fine, I don't know. An ex-person was also in the vehicle. That man, his name is Bima Boss. Bima Boss is said to be a man with money. Bima Boss, it is said, was the sideman of Vanessa English, O.C. Finey. But here's the thing. Bima Boss also has his girlfriend. Bima Boss' girlfriend is actually one of the friend of Finey, meaning Vanessa. So therefore, Bima Boss had Finey as his side chick, vice versa. Finey had Bima Boss as his side chick, or sideman, side chick, whatever. However, Finey also had an ex-money man that lived overseas that it is said was also financing her. So maybe this man that lived overseas got information, got wind that she's cheating with Bima Boss and sent out a hit. Or maybe the girlfriend of Finey that was with Bima Boss before realized that she was taking away her man, her best friend took away her man, so she put out a hit. So people, you see the triangle or quadrangle that is webbed. The deadly web of cheating, the deadly web of deception. It even gets more interesting. It is said that Finey was also dating a next man that had a woman. That man was taking care of her, putting her in bars. However, it seems as if she was sleeping with the clients. The man realized that she was not loyal to him, so that man closed down the business. It gets even more interesting. It is said that Finey, Vanessa English, is the type of girl that was not only sleeping with Bima Boss, never also have an ex-man that lived overseas that was financing her, was never just sleeping with the man that bought her the bar or put her in the bar for work and was financing her. She was sleeping all over town with Tom, D-I-C-K, meaning Dick and Harry, literally, or Harry's dick, whichever way you want to put it. Now, I am not the type of person that want to step on anybody, especially when their family is going through a traumatic episode by losing a loved one. Condolences to the family. However, the bigger picture is this. This is not an isolated case. This is more the norm rather than the exception with these young girls that are all over the place. And here's the thing with people with money. People with money are not foolish. especially when that money is gained by some ill-gotten ways, meaning that them a chop, them a juggle, them a take away people, them a hitman for hire, them a gunman, them a done. It only hastens the fire to be burned on you because of that wood that is in your fire, in your hot box. So people, it seems as if all those fire, a whole bunch of fingers can be pointed at a whole bunch of person because she had so much enemies. She created so many enemies. So therefore, when she loses her life, the police, homicide detectives are going to be confused because when them swab, them are going to realize too much wood in the fire. And the fire burn and the fire explode, magma, lava, and she is now in the afterlife. And the man that was just taking care of her probably did not know, well, he left her friend for her. So maybe it is coming from any sort of angle. Like me say, triangle, love, quadrangle, whatever you want to call it. Enough man, enough wood, enough kind of mischievous thing going on. And people, you see, like they say, whenever you play silly games, you get silly prize. And that silly prize was a DEATH of this lady. So people, young girls out there that are living the same lifestyle, you sleep literally and mark death. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is called everything we're going on foreign, a Yardy get the blame. Well, people, it seems as if Yardy is to be blamed for this incident that took place in a place called West Haven, that is in Connecticut. There was hell on earth or hell on haven, in a haven. Pretty much sat in the evening, the neighbor them hear all sorts of hollering, bawling and screaming. Somebody I beg for them life. You know, in America, once you call the police, 911, 2 within a jiffy, the police are there. By the time they get the location, went up to the apartment building, they saw a lady and saw one little youth. That lady was Haley Miller, 19-year-old, and a child, 2-year-old, that it is believed to be the child of the man, the Jamaican man. His name is Vernon Fletcher. Lady and the baby on the screen, Mr. Fletcher's picture on the screen also. Pretty much based on the police reports, they, meaning the little 2-year-old and the girl, was juk up, 19-year-old, so woman, young lady, was juk up multiple times like Leatherface and Chucky passed through. They were pretty much gone on the spot, sent to the afterlife. It is also said that it seems as if after he did that, he decided that he was going to take the easy way out. He was going to do a MacGyver and Superman mix together. Or better yet, handyman jump through the window, fall to the ground, break him fall. It is only a pity he did not break his neck and did not achieve his objective. The police found him and brought him in. He will be charged for the takeaway. I think that he is still alive. Don't quote me. Now, people, when you look at this lady, nice looking lady, beautiful child, and you look at this youth, he is no sort of monkey sample. So I say this to say that it is not as if him couldn't get that next lady. Don't know what type of problem was in paradise, trouble in a paradise. Don't know if he was the person that was being cheated on or was cheating on. This girl, me not really know the specific. But me just say whatever the circumstances are, him could have brush off himself and move on to a next girl. However, not because a man is handsome and not because a man is not ugly. That does not mean that his heart is not ugly. As a matter of fact, like they say, some of the most evilest stuff come in the most beautiful packages. That means that the person that look good, women or men, have some of the bitterest heart, have done some of the evilest deeds. Such is the case as it pertains to Mr. Fletcher. Based on the information, and I am now confused, it is said that this lady, Haley Miller, 19-year-old, daughter was at one of her family members' house. Her child was at one of her family members' house. So I am kind of confused. And it is said that her daughter, her child, is about the same age as a 2-year-old. So I'm kind of confused now because I know say Mary and the Bible, them have them baby in a kind of weird sort of way. But if your child is 2 and this child is 2, that means it's half a bit twin. However, that was not mentioned. People, you get the point that I'm trying to make. I am not sure if this was the baby mother or this was a family member of the baby mother. Based on information that I am getting, it is said that she is the baby mother or the girlfriend. People, me not really know the specifics. All me know, him take away both of them and then try jump through a window and then try take away for himself. People, when we hear this, and we see say is a next Jamaican, and we see news coming out of Jamaica is just as bad. It seems as if it doesn't matter where they go, whether it is local or international, once they have that mental or evil illness or demonic force within them, they are just going to do the same thing over and over. So women out there, men out there, you sleep literally and mark DEATH. Sad situation, point blank and period.
Brother, the man lit the car. You see why it's up there? One car there, the man carry the car for me. You don't have to gun, man. The car piece there. No, weird on this, sir. Man carry the car to one buck.
So the next thing that is popping in the news, based on the videos and pictures that are on your screen right now, apparently, that vehicle, that truck was on the highway. Looked like it was headed from Ocherius Highway to Kingston. Don't quote me. Don't know if anybody was in that vehicle. Don't know what that man was doing that was driving the truck to be distracted. However, he ended up, based on the video evidence, running into that vehicle, that car, dragging that car for about 100 meters or so. Don't quote me because I know you people like to be specific. Now, people, I am hoping that nobody was in that vehicle because based on the video, I did not see any sorts of BLOOD. However, what I saw was a mangled mess, and I am assuming had that vehicle had people in it, meaning people in the back seat, they would definitely have been gone, or even the people in the front seats. Again, people, we can expect to see just about anything in a Jamaica because it seems as if these people are always blazing. These people are blind. They are dazed. They are confused. They are definitely distracted by something. And this is yet an perfect example. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.